Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk a little bit more about the cat and mouse world that is the intelligence community as we move into countering near peers. News of a memo has kind of slowly emerged. The memo originated with the Department of Defense. 9 4-stars apparently signed it. So, we are talking about admirals and generals. And it was to the intelligence community. And it was basically begging them to reconsider the way they classify stuff. The intelligence community has a long-standing tradition of grossly overclassifying information, meaning giving it a higher label than it necessarily needs to have. If the label is too high, it can't be shared. It can't be shared with allies. It can't be shared with non-aligned countries. It can't be shared with non-state actors, people who these commanders need on their side. The concern is that Russia and China are ramping up their propaganda efforts because we are now countering near peers. These propaganda efforts have to be countered with either propaganda efforts from the U.S. or by providing actual information to debunk the propaganda put out by the other states, by the other countries. If the intelligence community has the information overclassified, well, that can't happen because they can't share the information to debunk it. This is a major concern. We've talked about it before. The reason information is secret is normally not the information itself. It's how that information was obtained. The fact that the U.S. knows about Russia's new jet fighter, that in and of itself isn't a secret. The secret is that we have a spy somewhere who could tell us about Russia's new jet fighter, and that's the information they're trying to protect. The reality is the intelligence community does overclassify stuff. There is a culture of secrecy that has gone way too far. There are private intelligence companies that in many cases can provide as good or better information than our national agencies because the intelligence community doesn't share the information. Compounding this is the current credibility of the U.S. intelligence agencies. There was a time when a military commander could tell an ally or a non-state actor that we were working with, hey, this is what they say. And they'd be like, all right. That credibility doesn't exist anymore because of, well, Iraq mainly. So now when commanders are like, this is what our intelligence says, the allies or the people we're working with, they're like, yeah, show us, because they don't believe it. With good cause, obviously. The takeaways from this, regardless of whether or not the intelligence community does start to declassify stuff faster and allow for a little bit more sharing of information, is that the U.S. is definitely going to ramp up its propaganda efforts. China and Russia are definitely going to continue, and there is going to be bleed over. Meaning, if they begin to propagandize Nation X about information related to China, some of that information is going to come back to the U.S. Some of that information is going to end up in U.S. discussions. And it may not necessarily be true. You also have to understand that Russia and China are doing the exact same thing. We have a lot of issues already with less than accurate information being circulated in the media. This is about to get a lot worse, because countries are going to actively try to win the information war and control the narrative. Therefore, they won't have to fight. If you can win the war without fighting, that's ideal. So they're going to try to spin narratives. Be ready for it. All of this stuff from the Cold War, it's coming back. And this is another big piece of it. So as you're consuming information, you have to be even more cautious than you were before when it comes to the source and how the information is framed. Because it could be completely accurate information, but it could be put into a storyline that is, well, less than accurate, or they leave a key piece out. That's how controlling the narrative works, and that's the goal. That's what all three of these nations are going to be trying to do. And those of us out here trying to live our lives, well, we're caught in the middle of it. So you have to be very careful about the information you're consuming and about making sure that it's true. What they're going to do, whether or not the intelligence community is going to do this, I don't know. My guess is that they will start declassifying satellite imagery, because that is something that China and Russia both know, that U.S. satellite surveillance is just amazing. That's not a secret. Everybody knows that U.S. satellites are the best. So the capabilities of them, it's not really a secret. I would imagine that foreign intelligence services already know what they are. So sharing that information can help the commanders in the field. That would be my guess as to where they're going to go with this. Is that really what they're going to do? No clue. They won't tell anybody because they're shrouded in this culture of secrecy that has gone way too far, obviously. It's at the point now where even DOD is complaining about it. So it's just something to be aware of. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.